So, who is the most important Marvel hero at this point of the MCU? This is TVS now. I am the S.
I'm Taylor.
Yeah.
That's
And
Sheldon.
welcome to our big comfy couch
We're married.
of thoughts. We are.
We're married.
Yes, we are married. What?
What?
Welcome to our big comfy couch of thoughts, where today Taylor and I are going to be diving into each other's minds on who we think is the most important Marvel hero at this point in time in the MCU. So, saying this point in time, we're talking about in the current film stage.
Yeah, we're only, okay, I don't know the comics, so we're strictly referring to the movies.
Just the movies. And quick disclaimer, non-spoiler, Captain Marvel will not be included in this conversation. As to the time of recording, that movie has not came out yet. So this is Infinity War Part 1, and any superhero that has made an appearance in that movie or before that movie. So Captain Marvel is not included.
Okay, so Sheldon asked me who I thought was the most important Avenger, and I was going to tell him. I told him, and he was like, don't tell me why, we'll talk about it in a video. So what I said was Captain America is who I think is the most important Avenger.
Oh, you're just diving right in? Or are you just telling the story?
I'm diving right in.
Oh, you're diving right in, okay.
And Sheldon told me, I guess this is the story, that his was...
Nope.
Okay.
Don't say.
Okay.
His was blank. Because you're going to hear mine in a bit. So finish the story.
Well, that was my story.
So, what was your story?
So, the Avenger I think is most important is Iron Man. And the second most important to me is the Hulk. Not the Hulk. What? The second most important to me is Thor. So, the reason that I think that you've got to tell me yours. You've got to tell me who you think is most important.
I don't want to go first. You were telling the story.
No, you have to tell me who's yours is.
So, just diving right in to the rant. So, I think that the most important hero as of right now is Captain America.
I strongly disagree.
You can strongly disagree.
I've never been one for Captain America. He
That
is one of my least favorite.
I'm not a fan of Captain America. That does not mean that just because I think that Captain America is the most important at this point of the story, does not mean that I am a Captain America fan, nor is Captain America my favorite. I think he is a key point at this point of the story.
I gotta keep looking at the camera.
Because, okay, so let's just say, for one, Captain America was a really big focal part in Infinity Wars. If you haven't seen Infinity War, sorry, you're entering spoiler room territories. But Captain America is a focal part. His appearance on screen was a big deal. Him coming into the picture, into the war, was a big deal. Bigger than Guardians of the Galaxy making their appearance.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's most important.
Why?
The era, or not the era, what's the word I'm looking for? The mood, if you will, the mood changes when you see Captain America pop up in Scotland to save Vision and
yes,
Scarlet Witch.
But as we discussed, why? You have Scarlet Witch who is so powerful.
Yes. Why? I don't know. That's something that I really don't know. I don't know why it's Captain America. I know that in the comics.
I want you to go first and tell me why Captain America is the most important.
What?
I have a finger in my nose. You have to go first. You have to go first and tell me what.
I'm already talking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to make me go first.
No, I'm already talking.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I know that at this point in the story that Captain America and both Iron Man have big parts in the story just from reading the comics. And I know they want to play up to that in the movies. Why is just Captain America himself a bigger deal? I guess they just have this image of Captain America as the leader of the Avengers, although at this point in the story the Avengers has been disbanded. You know, they've gone their separate ways, blah blah blah. And Captain America being reintroduced is like, oh, Cap's back, you know, the leader. It's kind of like if, you know, in the Justice League film where they're fighting the guy and then Superman comes back and then, you know, yeah, Superman's back, we're gonna win now. I feel like it's that image, but it's Captain America. So with that being said, I kind of got off topic. With that being said, in the movie, based off in the cinematic movies, because his presence is so, I guess, powerful, if you will, just his presence being presence in the movie is just so powerful, that gives me a key that he is going to be a very important figure moving forward in the Infinity War. What that point is, I don't know. Like I said, entering spoiler room territories, the trailers for Endgame has been released. If you've seen the trailer for Endgame, who's the number one person that you hear and see talking?
Iron Man.
No, it's not. Iron Man's the first person you hear. You hear Captain America the most.
Do you? Have you looked this up?
Yeah, I've watched that trailer at least 10 times. I don't care. Maybe more. I don't know. But you hear Iron Man first. As the trailer is introduced, you see Iron Man. He's on the ship. He's leaving a message for Pepper. But as the trailer goes on, it's the Avengers or what's left of them at the facility, and it's Captain America and Black Widow, like, game planning, just trying to figure out, what are we going to do now? Like, what's going on? How are we going to, what's next for us? Like, what are we going to do? How are we going to fix this?
Yeah.
And it's Captain America, the one that's hatching the plan, that's doing the creating. It's him. He's the one that you hear the most in the trailer. So, with that being the first trailer, based off of that and based off of his presence in Infinity War Part 1, I think that he's going to have a really strong, he's going to be a very powerful figure in the rest of the MCU, and he's cemented himself as probably the most powerful figure. Not powerful as in strength, not powerful as in ability, powerful as in presence and what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea. Not good with words.
Figuratively, he is a more power.
Important.
Important. Yeah, he's one of the most important.
Well, he was the second
MCU.
movie.
Huh?
Wasn't he the second movie? Wasn't he the second? Was it Iron Man and then Captain America?
No.
Oh, what was it?
It was actually Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Phase 1 goes Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, I believe.
Let's look this up.
Maybe Thor, Googling things while it's recording. I'm not sure. I actually looked up a list of all the movies in Phase 1, but Iron Man's first and then Incredible Hulk second. It's been 10 years since Phase 1 started. 10 years. 10.
Phase 1.
Check out Phase 1.
Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and then Captain America.
Then Captain America,
okay.
Yes.
Well, who do you have a runner-up?
I feel like I would be piggybacking. I wanted to say, as level of importance goes, my runner-up would have been Doctor Strange, but we actually watched Infinity War today, and I forgot that Doctor Strange was.
But we know they're gonna come back.
Yeah, we know that they're gonna come back.
So I don't think that. I mean, he was important.
Yeah, very important.
And they might come back in this next movie, and then we don't know.
He, other than Doctor Strange, and this was my point for bringing up Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was the only one in Infinity War to actually go toe-to-toe with Thanos and put up a big fight. One-on-one. He was the only one to do it. To give Thanos a...
Iron Man made him bleed. He's the only one to make him bleed. Very 300.
All that for a drop of blood. Yeah, you're right. He did make him bleed. But... you're right. I guess that would be piggybacking off of you. I'm not going to give my runner-up because you're going to give your number one.
I'm going to give... Yeah, so my number one... I'm going to give my number one, which is Iron Man. And the reason I believe it's Iron Man is because I was watching a video by the Super Carlin Brothers, and they were...
Super Carlin Brothers, great channel.
Yeah, amazing. But they were talking about who's the one person that Thanos fears. And that one person was Iron Man.
Does he fear him, though?
That was their video, but here's their point.
Okay.
I mean, they don't know, they didn't write it, but they are intelligent. Their point was, Doctor Strange, if you watch the Infinity War, the first movie, when they have just rescued Doctor Strange, he makes the comment that if it comes between saving you or the kid or the stone, I will save the stone. I'm not going to save you. I'll let you die. He makes that comment. So, fast forward to when Thanos is there and he's kind of defeated them all and he's about to kill Tony. Doctor Strange tells him, no, you can have the stone, spare Tony. Now, there are two possibilities that I think that could be. And the one that they talked about was how he went through, what was it, like 14,605 or 14,605 different end games, and only one of the end games they actually won.
Yeah.
So either what he saw was the only end game was like Tony was needed. Tony Stark had to be there in order to win.
Yeah.
Or two, he doesn't get the time stone, so he doesn't get the power stone, but he still has 4 stones, which makes him more powerful than anybody, so he can't like wipe off half of living creatures in the universe, but he can destroy all of Earth. So either Doctor Strange was saying Tony Stark is the most important person, or all of Earth versus half of Earth.
That's a really good point.
Second, to me, is Thor, though, because, and Sheldon said that he thinks that Hulk won't come out. If you've seen the movie, you know that the Hulk won't come out, and Sheldon thinks that Hulk won't come out because his pride's been ruined.
That's my thing. The Hulk, as far as we've seen, and in his mind, the Hulk has never lost a fight.
Yeah, because I said he lost to Thor in Ragnarok, and Sheldon said he doesn't know that he lost.
He doesn't think that he lost.
Because he technically won, but Thor would have beat him had he not been whatever they did, zapped. I don't know.
What do you have though?
Yes.
Have you seen Planet Hulk?
No, I'm talking about the movies.
I know you're talking about that.
Anyways,
Planet Hulk is a movie. That's where Thor Ragnarok.
Not killed, beaten.
But
beaten, not killed.
You should watch Planet Hulk.
Anyways. We're just talking about the movies, no comics here, because
it's
completely different.
It's a movie.
No, I know, but it's not a Disney movie.
No, it isn't a Disney movie.
Anyways.
But that's what it's based off of.
So, if Sheldon's theory is right, and his pride's been hurt because he's never been beat before, the only person to beat him was Thanos. Well, who's the only other person that we know of that can beat him? And that would be Thor. And Thor actually beat Thanos. He just should have aimed for the head. So, Thor, I think, is very important, and obviously Tony is important. And that's my theory.
Thor is my number 2. Thor really is my number 2. Doctor Strange, I said that Doctor Strange is important, but because of Doctor Strange being Thanos the way, Thor is my number 2. Why? Because now he has Stormbreaker, although I am a little upset that they haven't introduced Beta Ray Bill, but that's another topic for another video. But yeah, so Thor obviously still being around says that Stormbreaker, yeah, and Thor are going to come into play somehow. Thor's the only person that we know of right now because of, like you said, because the Hulk won't come out and play. Thor's the only person strong enough to defeat Thanos.
Well, even if the Hulk can come out and play, it's been. We've already seen how Thanos can beat the Hulk with like 1 or 2 stones. Mm-hmm. So he could definitely beat the Hulk with the full gauntlet.
Exactly.
But
if you eliminate
Thor could beat Thanos.
If you eliminate the gauntlet from the equation, which I think that's going to come into play.
If you eliminate the gauntlet, Thor could probably beat him, and for sure. The Hulk could probably beat him, and for sure Thor.
Yeah, for sure Thor.
For sure Thor.
Yeah. Which I agree on that one. So, you say Iron Man. Iron Man is the most important. I say Captain America.
Iron Man is who they began with. They started with Iron Man.
But Captain America is the first Avenger.
There are two things you said. Iron Man. I mean, your people are Captain America and Doctor Strange.
No, Thor's my number 2.
Yeah, well, you originally said Doctor Strange.
I did originally say Doctor Strange, and I meant, like, Doctor Strange was very important because he was going toe-to-toe with Thanos.
I will say that Doctor Strange, he gave Thanos the Time Stone.
Yeah.
So, his importance was to save Tony, which is important, but then just knowing the outcome of what's going to happen. So he either, I don't know, but I don't know, I didn't notice this the first few times I watched Infinity Wars, but if you notice whenever...
Infinity War.
Infinity War, there's only one of them.
There's only one more.
Yeah. Whenever Thanos gets to Wakanda and is just like knocking everybody to the side, I don't know if you notice, he seems impressed with Captain America.
Yeah.
Like Captain America is holding him back.
Mm-hmm.
And he hesitates for a minute before he tosses him to the side. Did you notice that? Like, he hesitates. He's just, he's like, there's a thought, there's something going on in his mind. And you can tell that he easily overcomes him, but there's something that sparks his interest.
From what he's seen, it's kind of like that moment of respect that he got for Tony when he and Tony were going toe-to-toe on Titan.
Yeah.
But factor in the fact that Tony has will, but Tony also has a lot of very advanced technology at his, beck and call. He's using a lot of machines. He's using his suits. He's just got will and he's commanding it. From what Thanos knows, Captain America is just a man. It's just a man. I know he's genetically altered, but he's still just a man with a shield who has the gall to come up to face him, and then not only face him, but when he's trying to approach something that he really, really needs, Captain America can actually hold him back for a second. He's like, okay, this is
different.
This guy's got some moxie.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those type things.
Yeah. Because he couldn't overcome Scarlet Witch like that. I mean, he was walking towards her slowly. Mm-hmm. He wasn't like, he couldn't get past her. Mm-hmm. He could get past Captain America. But there was just a moment of yeah.
I like your stuff, kid.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, I like your stuff, kid. You got moxie. One of those type things. And let's not get on the subject about Scarlet Witch. That also is a very, very intense subject for another movie.
Shauna gets upset. I was never into comics, but I do enjoy the movies.
They make Scarlet Witch just seem like a...
Well, that's not what our conversation's about.
No, that's not what our conversation is about. So, yeah, I see your points. I do see your points. I didn't know that fact about Iron Man, and that actually gives me...
I mean, you knew it. You just hadn't put it together, and I didn't either. I watched the video. They put it together for me.
Really interested in where he's
the movie sets it up for you because he actually says, if it comes between you and the stone, you die, and the stone is protected. So... But
this is true. Iron Man is not on Earth, so obviously him coming back is going to be... Or his journey of wherever he's going from Titan to now, which we hope is back to Earth, he thinks he's going to die. If you've seen the trailer of Endgame, he's sending a last message to Pepper, but we don't know where Iron Man's going.
Yeah.
Captain America is left on Earth with the rest of the Avengers. Everyone's broken, half the world's gone, and he's like, look, we gotta pull it together. Gotta snap out of it. We got dude to defeat. And he's at the helm, and I know it's because he's Captain America, but you don't give somebody that level of command if they're not gonna come into play or be a big deal at the end of the thing. Because my guy, Black Panther is nowhere to be seen now. He
disintegrated.
He was, yeah, he's
Which
Thanos
makes me
away.
think, I think that, what's his sister's name?
Shuri.
I think that she is still alive because we didn't see her float away. And so I feel like she's still alive, which is very important because I think it was declared that she was the smartest mind in the Marvel Universe. It was declared that. I don't know. But
we know who the smartest mind in the Marvel Universe is.
Who is it?
It's Professor Xavier.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It's Professor Xavier. He's not going to be in this movie.
Yeah.
Because of legalities and whatnot. Yeah.
Do you think with all of if the mutants were in the picture, would Thanos win?
Huh?
Would Thanos win if the mutants were in the picture?
Read the comics.
Oh no.
They're in there.
I mean, we know that Thanos doesn't win.
Well, yeah. That'd be a very lousy story.
So.
Yeah. So we're not including them. And, I mean, I said it at the beginning of the video. Captain Marvel isn't included, but we know she is going to come in and be a big gun. And, I mean, those guys are important, but we've lost some heavy hitters.
Strange.
Doctor Strange is gone.
Black Panther.
Black Panther's gone. And I'm not even, and these are guys that have been Thanos away.
Yeah.
Vision is presumably dead.
Dead, yeah.
Like, he wasn't Thanos away. He was killed. So yeah. Vision is just out of the picture, yeah. So we think.
Gamora's dead, which she was dead.
She died before then, though.
Oh, another video idea. Is Star-Lord better than Iron Man? Is Star-Lord a better fighter, like better plan maker, whatever? Maybe not plan maker, but like in the scene where they first meet, he gets him.
He hit too.
Like, Star-Lord is more impressive in combat than Iron Man was. Yeah, he gets him.
Combat.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of our movie.
Yeah,
our movie.
That's the end of our video. So yeah, let us know what you guys think. Like I said, we're not most
important.
Yeah, who you guys think is the most important? Taylor thinks Iron Man. I think Captain America. We've given our close number twos, but let's go ahead and say that we are not experts. I dabble in some of the I dabble in the comics some. Taylor doesn't read the comics at all. So this video is 100% based off of just the movies, the MCU movies as they have been played out and where they stand right now, and just who we think, this is just our opinion, who we think is the most important as of right now. So yeah, let us know who you guys think is the most important MCU hero as of right now. Yeah. Let us know in the comments below, and let us know a couple of ideas of what you would like to hear us talk about, because we like talking, and we like talking to you.
Oh, we like talking to each other.
Yeah, we like talking to each other and allowing you to listen to us talk to each other. So, yeah, this has been our big couch of thoughts.
I don't know that it's been that. I don't know.
I mean, it's not. We're on a couch. It's big. We're talking about our thoughts. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and as always, stay super magical.
Stay super magical. Be super, kid.